Flux Gill, Nico rig, big bass. Come on, let's go.
Going Ike, brought to you by Abu Garcia. All right, guys, got a little impromptu content for you today. And I am with my good buddy, Jimmy.
Yo.
And I love saying this. You know Jimmy, you're gonna say, I know that dude. Where do I know him from? Of course you know him from Rawr Fishing. So the first time we met, I'm like, Rawr Fishing. You're like, it's not raw, it's Rawr Fishing. I was like, I like that. But dude, it's good to fish with you again.
Oh yeah, man, I'm excited.
Yeah, this is only our, I feel like we fished together like 30 times, but it's actually only our second time fishing together.
Just watch each other with videos, you know?
That's what it is. It makes you feel like you're there.
And
So,
we're close, so
yeah, we live close, so I'm excited. So it's the fall for me, and the nice thing about the fall is I slow down. So my schedule slows down. So hopefully this will be the first of 2 or 3 trips we get to do in the next couple months. So
I'm excited. Don't tease me like that.
all right. So I think today on the menu is anything that bites, you know, but I'd like to see some crappie caught, and I'd like to see some bass caught today with you. I think we could do it, man. This back cove and the main back cove, if you remember, are ultra clear. The main body, it's kind of stained a little. Has a little almost like an algae color to it right now. But remember when I was young too, I was always thought, well, the wind's blowing the bait, but the wind's not actually blowing the bait. The wind is blowing the stuff that the bait's eating, right? So, right, the plankton, all the little microorganisms, all that.
I mean, you got dying vegetation. That's the other thing. Like, look at the pads, Jimmy. Like, they're dying, you know?
Right.
So the thing about the dying vegetation is it takes oxygen, it sucks oxygen, right?
That's true.
So
yeah.
sometimes that's not a good thing to have the dying vegetation.
And these algae basically dying.
Right.
So they're taking a lot.
Taking a lot. Right.
They're taking a
Look
lot.
at that watercolor change right here.
Oh yeah.
Like starting to get, every time we go another 20 feet, you're losing like an inch of visibility, you know?
There you go. That's a small bass.
Rejected.
Yeah, rejected at the last minute. Now that's a little easier to swallow when they get off and they're that big. When they're 6-7 pounds, it hurts a little bit more.
They'll hit a rattle trap.
Think they'll hit a rattle trap? I'm sure they would. It's that time. You know, when all that vegetation starts dying down, like all that fish that spawned in the beginning of the year, they left behind all those smaller fish.
Right.
They're losing their homes.
Right.
Like that small little bait that we got to throw later.
Yeah.
That's like the profile that these fish are eating.
Right.
So sometimes they don't want the bigger lure, not until a little later. You know, as soon as they're, I guess the weaker guys get eaten, you know, and it's gonna be the next size up.
Yep. There's so much fry around. You're right.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Hey! Ryan's got a bass! First bass of the day, if it's as big as the bait! That's BFS, but the smallness is the bass, not the bait. Look at that thing! Dude, that's crazy!
Believe it or not, he wants more of that.
That fish is insano right there. Kamikaze. It's on the jack, Berkley jack, lipless, but I went to this because, like, look at the color of that thing.
Ooh.
I mean, really dialed in, because you know they eat a lot of, you were talking about it, like immature, you know, bluegills, young of the year bluegills. Dude, look at the profile and the color.
Dude, yeah, bluegill, and it looks almost like a yellow perch. You know,
Yellow perch too.
Yeah.
It has the bars on it.
Yeah.
Has a little bit of orange in the throat, so definitely some match the hatch going on. Jimmy just caught a nice one on a little swim bait, nice crappie, so I'm gonna make a switch. I'm gonna go to a little 2.8 here myself. He got me excited. Made me put that rattle trap down. Seen that rod doubled over, I got excited.
I mean, honestly, Jimmy, give me an honest answer to this.
All right.
Of all the, you're kind of the master of finesse, bait finesse, smaller stuff. Of all the lures you've thrown, has the ultralight swim bait been probably the most successful for you, or is there something else?
Swim bait's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a small jig head, you have a small swim bait, 2 to 3 inch. It does it all.
Catches everything.
Catches everything.
So not just bass, not just crappie, like
Trout.
even salmonoid species. Yeah.
You know, all the pike, they'll steal your lure no matter what
Yeah.
you are, right? But like, yeah, trout, they love it.
Yeah. I would agree with you.
As you have seen, let's try to again. Oh, you got something. That was a panfish. Big panfish. That is a big one.
Look at that, guys. Look at the yellow in them. Love the color on those things, man. Bright yellow.
Heck yeah.
Super, super cool fish. That thing, dude.
Going already?
Hold on, make it look giant.
Right here. I got a feeling about this, guys.
Feel it?
I got a feeling about this.
Got a feeling.
Woo-hoo. Really do. I fished this new bait a lot of different ways, but I haven't really, totally honest, I haven't Nico rigged it yet, so I'm excited about it. And then you get a shape like this, it's definitely more of a panfish profile. And I know that's what they're eating in this lake. I know they eat a lot of panfish here. All right, let's see. Go to work. Yeah, this right in this area, there's probably about 5 piles out here. I had a bite already, but it just tick 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 wasn't. Oh, I got one, big one on a Nico, Oh my gosh, giant, Jimmy! I need help! I might need help with this one! Oh my god! That's the first one on that new Berkley bait! Nico style! It's a giant one! Jimmy! That's a giant one! Oh god! You gotta get this one for me! Oh my god, it's giant, guys! I mean, it was my second cast! We were talking about the bluegill profile! This is a big one! Please, you can get it for me! Grab it, Jimmy! Grab his mouth! Yeah! Look at that! What a monster! Look at that! Let's go! There it goes, guys, with the man himself, Jimmy, my good friend. And guys, this is literally the first cast I made with this bait. We were just talking about it earlier. Bluegill profile, very unique. Soft plastic world is changing. A lot of these companies go on this bluegill profile. We did it on a Nico rig, aka Nico rig, and there's your result, guys.
Oh yeah.
What the?
Dude,
did that just happen?
This 5-pounder?
It's a 5-pounder, dude.
Easy, man.
Yes.
Get a photo very quick.
Yes.
Oh my god.
God, can you see that? That is the MaxScent Flux Gill down his throat, guys. And the color is actually called bluegill. If you look at it, it's green pumpkin and blue in it. I have a 1/0 Nico rig style hook and a 16th ounce worm weight, a 16th ounce nail weight.
Dude, you got the big bass, everyone.
Yeah! Yeah! Look at that thing. I mean, just so beautifully hooked right in the mouth. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better position. You just want that right there all the time. Nice drag, Jimmy, with a great land job. Dude.
Amazing.
Yes. Thank you, man. Wow. This is amazing. This has been a trip of spontaneity. Like, we came out with no expectations today. My expectations from Jimmy is always trying to learn something from him. But honestly, just coming out, just having fun, just going fishing, and there's a big one. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah! What a bite too. I mean, not a regular bite, like bit it and wanted to, he was, so I'll show you real quick. This is the bait. This is the 3.5 Flux Gill. It's MaxScent. It's got a lot of holes in it, and it's got this little pintail, which I think is real important. But I'm just taking a 1/16 ounce nail weight. Doesn't matter, no particular brand or whatever, just a regular nail weight, and I'm sticking it in that fat part of the bait, okay? So putting that nail weight in there, if you look at it, this particular nail weight, the weight sticks out. And I like that sometimes because I think it makes a little pecking noise. And then there's that 1/0, just, I would call this a very typical wacky rig Nico style hook. And then I'm rigging it so that fat side's facing down, and I'm going through the thick rib of the body. So if you look at this bait, it's got all holes, but it actually has a rib of plastic that runs right down the middle. So that's it. That's the rig, guys. Holy smokes! What the? So here's your normal chatterbait. Most guys throwing a pintail or a Zaco. Gives this real elongated profile. But when you put that Flux Gill on there, look at how it changes the profile of that chatterbait. Does really give it more of that wider body. So Jimmy was saying, looks like a shad, right? Shad aren't thin, alewife are thin, but shad are more wide body. It could be a shad, or in this case, match with that skirt. Perfect bluegill imitation, right? So it's another way to fish it. With the wind today, definitely this is an option. Nice. All right, guys, there you go. Switch to the chatterbait. We got definitely Jimmy and I are dealing with wind issues today, so Nico rigging right where we're at's really tough. But chatterbait's a great bait year round, but the conditions we have, the wind plus the stained water, it's always a good option. That blade, tremendous amount of vibration. But I want you to look how that fish is hooked. I mean, got it, right? And that's always a good sign. But let me show you that trailer. Here it goes, guys. Flux Gill as a chatterbait trailer, okay? So another use for that brand new MaxScent shape. Nice bass. I call it a 2-pounder, something like that. But I just make a real easy modification to this. I don't know if you can see it. So I put the Flux Gill on, see if I can find one laying here. I put it on sideways, okay? So you could put this bait flat, or you could rig it sideways. When I rig it sideways, it gives the profile of a panfish, right? So sideways, and then guys, all I do, this is like the most easy modification in the world, is I trim a little, almost like a shark bite, right? Like if you imagine a shark bite, I trim a little section of those holes out. So, you know, you can honestly just guesstimate it. I'll show you what I do. And I just remove that little section of holes. When I do that, that allows me to rig it on there and lets that hook have maximum penetration. That modification does not affect the action whatsoever and still allows you that same profile. So another use for that new shape. It's great on it as a trailer. That was a nice bite.
That's another one. I didn't really see anything. I just open water casting.
Right. Your special edition?
It is.
You gotta keep it.
No, I know.
That's one of those that you just gotta keep.
I know.
You know? Is that why it's in a wrapper?
No.
No?
It was part of my contract that ended a few years ago. And they ended up finally getting it to us like last year. I'm in a weird spot because it's really easy. There he goes. Nice. Well, that's a good one. Stay on there. No! Keep down, keep down.
You got it. There you go. That's a nice one.
Golly, guys, another one right there on a chatterbait, half-ounce bluegill colored chatterbait with that Flux Gill. So that's Texas rig, Carolina rig, free rig, yes, 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 yes. But on a chatterbait or on a jig, think about that. Changes the profile.
Yes, sir.
That was another one that
We're gonna be loaded in that corner when we get down there. I have a feeling.
Really went out and went back in.
Yeah. Oh, oh, ah! Action! Ah, the big one! I can't catch him! I can't catch him! Ah, the big bass! I got bass! That big one, dude! Ah! Oh!
There you go.
On the flat! Guys, we were just talking about a flat. We were describing it to you. I don't know, like these are like stunt fish today, because every time we start talking, they respond. Now they're going, but look at that. Look how far it is.
I know.
Guys, look at that. I don't know if you can see that. You can barely make out the chatterbait. It's so far down there. But it's great. I love when that happens. I love when that happens, when you're talking about something and then it materializes, you know? So we were talking about a flat, and I think this is real important, real quick, to tell you that flats are feeding areas for fish. You heard Jimmy just caught a yellow, a perch. Yellow perch love flats, bluegill love flats, and bass love perch and bluegill, right? So flats are feeding stations. Another way to think about it, it's like a table, right? Like if you're eating at home, you know, you don't want to eat on an uneven surface, right? You're going to eat at the table, you're going to eat at the counter. It's a flat feeding shelf. And that's what these flats provide, is a feeding opportunity, especially in the fall. Look at the trees, guys. It's fall. So target your flats in the fall, especially if you're catching the other kind of forage, and you're gonna catch some big bass. That was awesome, guys. Look at that. I mean, down his throat. So, seems like the endless shameless plug, but I'll show you one more time. I'll show you one more time. Here it comes, you ready? Flux Gill. Wow, that's freaking great. Right. Mwah. Maybe not quite 4, but all the perch moved in.
Yeah.
They are pretty. That's a beautiful fish. Guys, if you're watching this and you don't live in an area of yellow perch, I feel bad for you, because they are pretty fish, man, and they're fun.
Peacocks at the north.
The peacocks of the north. I love it too, because the yellow perch is a species that bites no matter what. You know, like sometimes around here in the Northeast it gets very cold. Bass fishing can slow down, but perch fishing usually stays. Yeah, crappie. Not a big though. No, not a big. Okay. There's what we're looking for, guys. This is if you're watching this and you're saying this is incredible, you're catching all these species, this is a South Jersey deal. We call it the South Jersey Slam. Bluegill, pickerel, crappie, largemouth, yellow perch, and we've got most of those species today. The one we're missing is the easiest one to catch, for crying out loud, is the pickerel. And we haven't caught one yet, but definitely one of the bonuses of living in this part of the country, catching mixed bags. I love it, I enjoy it. I'm so happy I get to live on a place that you can catch mixed bags like that. So it's cool. Nice crappie. Yes. Yes, this is our slam, guys. All right. South Jersey Slam. If we can land this one. It looks like it's down his throat, though. We're worried about the line breaking.
Not too bad. Oh man, that is in there.
Oh, I got him! I got him! Ah!
Woo! Look at that.
Look at that thing, dude. Giant head.
Yeah.
Skinny body, though. Look at that. Wow. There it goes, the official slam, guys.
Complete it.
Complete it. I'm stoked about that. That's hard to do. It seems like an easy task, but it's not always. So, dude, already been a special day, and it's not over, obviously. We got a little bit more time, so super happy.
There we go.
Super happy, guys. There it goes. Big old chompers. Slime rocket.
Let's go.
Wow. All right, I got to show you this real quick. The last couple fish, you know, Jimmy and I talked about this earlier, and honestly, I cornered him on the question, but of all the finesse techniques, if you just want to get bites, like everything that swims, guys, hard to beat a little finesse swim bait. I mean, I don't know. Like, you know, you could argue maybe there's some other ones, but that, you know, a 2 to 3 inch boot tail style swim bait, hard to beat. Jimmy's hooked up, if you think I'm lying. Mid-conversation with another big yeller.
There we go.
There you go. Nice fish.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good one, dude.
Thank you.
Thick. Hard to beat that if you're looking for bites. Oh, that's a different animal. That's a different animal. That's probably a bass. Probably a big bass. It is a big giant bass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Swim bait. Wasn't expecting that. Nice.
Sweet.
So, just a little proof is in the pudding moment for you guys. You heard me mention that little swim bait. In fact, I had to bite it down because I was catching so many. So now it's probably like a 2-inch swim bait. Does catch everything that swims. If you want to count them on your fingers, go ahead, guys. Bluegill, perch, crappie, pickerel, largemouth bass. If there were trout in here, we'd be catching trout. I mean, it literally catches everything that swims, and that's a pretty good bass right there. Solid one. Man, they're pretty. Big one. Oh. On the Flux Gill, another giant, dude.
Here we go.
Stay on there.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, giant one! That's the one. Another one on the Flux Gill. On the Nico rig Flux Gill. He's got it swallowed. I don't see the bait.
He's in there. He's in there.
Yeah!
Nice,
Dude, thank you for fishing with me again today.
Always a pleasure here.
Dude, I've had such a fun time fishing with you both times. Guys, if you're watching, make sure this is on. It's on. Guys, if you're watching, Jimmy and I fished together. This is our second time. He's taught me so much about bait finesse systems, about ultralight fishing, about new bait styles. It's always a learning experience when I come out with you. And I love that.
I love sharing knowledge. And what we learned today is that a lot of baits that we fish, and even though we throw the same plastic out there, and we fish it a little bit different.
Different styles.
Different style, or the way that we bring the lure in.
Yep.
You can draw those bites.
It's so true. Guys, if you like this show, please check Jimmy out. Jimmy, where can they find you on social media? Where are you at?
I'm mainly on Instagram, Facebook, on Rawr Fishing, Rawr Fishing, and also on YouTube.
Yeah. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Cool day catching on a lot of different baits, including the Flux Gill. I hope you enjoyed this Going Ike, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye. Yeah!
Nice.
Dude, that is sick.
Yeah.
Flux Gill, Nico rig, big bass. Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody, Mike Iaconelli. Thank you for watching Going Ike. I hope you learned something. While you're here, stop right now. Hit that subscribe button. Become a subscriber to my channel. We have new content coming every single week. And while you're here, check out these other 2 videos. They're really, really good.